So I bought Procreate Dreams and here's my unsponsored and unfiltered review on it. First, it cost $19.99 USD, or for me, I think I paid around 24 Canadian. Also, I'm going to mention, I'm going to rate subtopics like cost, first impression, interface, variety of tools and functions, user friendliness out of 5 stars. Quick 5-second intro as to what Procreate Dreams is. It is a separate animation app made by the users of Procreate, and it is said to revolutionize 2D animating. Okay, back to the first subtopic, cost. Now, as a beginner animator who has zero animation skills, I was hesitant if I would even like animating. So spending $24 on something that I wasn't even sure if I was going to keep using was thought-provoking. But in the end, my thought process was a very deluxe burger lunch plus tip would come out to around $24. And Procreate Dreams is something that you can keep forever, one-time payment, whereas the burger would not. Hashtag girl math. So cost 5 stars. Interface. Right off the bat, the interface is very similar to Procreate. Also, I don't know if I'm using the word interface right, like overall appearance, home screen, I don't know. Like the word interface, I'm just using it because it makes me look smart, but I think I'm using it right. So the interface looks sleek, simple, straightforward. You can click a canvas to get started, though to be honest, I don't know the difference between draw and empty. I'm assuming if you have Dreams, you have Procreate already, and so you're already familiar with these buttons. But here are the new ones, which takes you about 5 minutes to understand, so not bad. The timeline itself is also not bad. It takes a good 30 minutes to get familiar with the buttons and actually put them to use. So home screen, appearance, interface, 4 stars. Tools and functions. Okay, I might be a little bit brutal here, maybe I'm just dumb, but it's kind of complicated at first impression. Again, coming from a complete zero beginner. The saving grace in Procreate Dreams is this moving or perform function, because I thought I was going to have to draw every single frame, but this perform tool makes it so easy, very streamlined, it looks very smooth. So if you're going for this style of animation, honestly, it's amazing. You also have this additional function which kind of makes it slow down or speed up, or I think it makes it look more smooth. I don't know, but you can play around with this one. This is the one tool that stood out to me, so I'm highlighting it. The rest are going to be some cons. First con, where is the lasso tool? I'm gonna need a lasso tool because there's just no way I can do things efficiently if I just can't select one portion. Like you're telling me if I drew the perfect most beautiful eye and I want to move it over 1 millimeter, I can't. I had to erase and redraw so many times. So unless you're an artist who can just draw the perfect thing in the perfect place, this was kind of rough. Kind of on the similar note, number 2, liquify. I live off liquify. I don't know how I would survive without it. There is no liquify. The closest thing is the warp tool, but then that just kind of animates it and it doesn't let you stay that way. And if you're on the same layer, it does not work. Number 3, I don't know why they would hide the onion skin in the timeline. You have to like click in, so very hidden. I guess this is kind of part of interface, but. Number 4, brush settings are so limited. So I have my favorite ever brushes on Procreate and they were custom made. And I remember them saying you can import, but you can only import Procreate default brushes at the moment. Update, you can now do it, and here's how. So you open Procreate and you open Procreate Dreams at the same time. You click the brushes in Procreate and then you simply just drag it over onto Procreate Dreams and then it appears in the imported section. So for this entire piece, I'm using the Dreamy Sketch Anime set. Love it. My favorite brush ever on Procreate. So of course I had to bring it over to Procreate Dreams. And because I'm a beginner, I kind of have to go for the sketchy look because if it's too fine lined, it's going to take me way too long. I'm going to probably get lazy, to be honest. So this sketchy look is perfect if you want to go for that like quick sketchy animation. Also, these thoughts might be a little bit predetermined considering it came out 24 hours ago, so by the time you're watching this they may have already added some more stuff like the brush. Next, zooming in sometimes can be kind of finicky both for the screen and the timeline itself. Sometimes it just bounces back on its own or is a little bit too touch sensitive. Maybe I just need to work on my touch skills. Number 7, double tap, double swipe, triple swipe, double swipe fast, triple swipe fast, press and hold and press, tic-tac-toe. There's a lot of finger gestures to remember, and sometimes it just gets muddled and it does something else. And number 8, you can't kind of like control the size of the timeline. If you scroll down, it just gives you the flip book. If I want a bigger drawing space, I can't really do that at the moment. So those are all the cons that I can think about at the moment. So I'd give it a generous 3 out of 5 stars for tools and functions. Overall user friendliness, I've said it 5,000 times, I'm the ultimate beginner. 100% have never animated one day in my life. And I did this in about 1.5 hours on a brand new app. Zero experience. So I'd say overall, it is user friendly. Like I did come up with an animation. So I'd say overall, it is a very good and affordable beginner's app that allows you to do basic animation. Maybe just because I'm new to animation in general, that I think some things are not as streamlined as they could be. Like sometimes I felt like I was taking the long route just because Procreate Dreams has so many hidden functions. So summary, pros, affordable, one-time payment, beginner friendly, familiarity, perform feature is great. Cons, no lasso tool, no liquify, glitchy, app crashed about 3 times during the 1.5 hours that I was drawing. A lot of hidden features like the rotate. This might sound like a lot, but I know the app will continue to upgrade and a lot of these minor bugs will be fixed. So honestly, they kind of balance out and there's more like quality pros than cons. And the average overall score came out to 4.5 stars. So this was my unfiltered, unsponsored Procreate Dreams review from a digital artist and zero experience animator. Happy drawing. And if this video was helpful, you can consider a comment or a like, I don't know, something. Thank you very much for your support. Love you. Have a great day.